Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, the Oracle Fairy, bringing you guys another message. I'm here and live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there, and it's so wonderful. The lyrics gotta be significant, y'all. What she said? What was the beginning of it though? Is that how it starts? It's like, I don't know. It's all for real. I know I'm skipping so many lyrics. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. That's iCarly theme song, I believe. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. Let me see. Something about some type of awakening that's happening or that you're a part of could be significant. I know you see me. Somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Because I was saying it at first, but when I came on here, it's like I got a blank mind. 111. I know you see, actually, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're going to get there. Because I was like, I feel like I'm missing out on something. But I said that right before I came on the video. I literally channeled that part. And it says, I will make you change your mind. The things that happen all the time, and it's all so real. I'm telling you just how I feel. So wake up the members of my nation. It's your time to be. There's no chance unless you take one. Actually, oh my God. Is this not... Oh, it is iCarly. I did not know that Drake Bell was on this song. Learn something new every day. I'm over here like, why does it say, is this, I was like, is this Drake and Josh? So somebody used to be like, maybe 1,000, 2,000, maybe like somebody used to watch Drake and Josh or iCarly or something. There's no chance unless you take one, and the time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. You see where this is going? It says, I know it's time to raise the hand that draws the line. The members of my nation, it's time to be. There's something about, it's giving me with the wake up the members of my nation. I don't know why that's giving me, like somebody can have a platform or like some type of like, you know, when people like the members of your channel, or you have a channel, something where people are like rooting for you, 222, or some type of collective that you're a part of. But again, I had why can't I talk? iCarly had like a little, what was that? They love video blog or whatever. You know, they love, basically they was like YouTube before, because YouTube was around back then, I'm sure, but basically like, yeah, streaming. So somebody could be a gamer, somebody could be a streamer, somebody could be like a vlogger or blogger, but some type of awakening. And I'm also getting, okay, so when they were saying like there's no chance unless you take one, somebody could be like welcome on like a podcast or some type of opportunity that you're gonna have to take a chance on. See the brighter side of every situation. And it could have been a situation that you were going through where you didn't see the brighter side of it, because I was watching a video where this prophetess that I like to watch too, she was speaking on the story of David and Saul or whatever, and I just wanted to touch a little bit more upon that because I feel like this is significant for my collective today and the message that I'm going to be giving. So let me just brush up on my message. So David and Saul. So Saul became jealous of David success. He became jealous of the way that everybody began talking about him. So at first he was like using David's gifts. He was actually telling people about David, like, oh, you know, David is this, y'all, this is David, you know, and praising him damn near, like, you know. So this is like, have you ever been in that type of situation where people have lifted you up, put you on a pedestal damn near, just to damn near like tear you down, or you'd be like, what the fuck was that? Like, what was that about? Or just like to try to make you in the end feel like the oddball out, or like you not as good as you know, you think you are, you think you better than us, and this whole time you like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like that type of energy I'm getting, like something could have really hurt y'all, or a situation that you were in where it could have felt like maybe at first someone was putting you on a pedestal, or somebody was like lifting you up, people were like welcoming you, then all of a sudden, you know how it's like the energy of people can be fickle. One minute they can be there, the next minute they all of a sudden they got a whole different energy towards you. So, and it was mentioned that hold on, y'all. I'm gonna actually bring that part back around because I'm gonna say that later. But the problem was basically, like I said, the people praised David more than him. And I believe that Saul at the time was like the king or something like that. And this is what he was afraid of. That was like his breaking point. So for some of y'all, what God showed me was that, because the name Geo or Rio could be significant. Something about someone could be very phony. But God showed me or not even that this person could be phony, because they may not even be phony, but it's something about your light or your energy kind of triggers something in this person that may have been lying dormant. But God was showing me that something that was in somebody's spirit that happened to me one time, and I was kind of like I genuinely, this is, and he let me know, like, again, like, don't react to it, don't kind of like try to be on some, oh well, I'm gonna fight fire with fire, yeah, like, okay, well then let me turn it up a couple notches type of energy. Like, don't really do that, because Source was allowing me to see the spirit that was operating on that person and having them act that way towards me. And okay, so it was in the past, and someone while I was working with, I guess they were used to being, I don't know, I don't really know how to like explain it, y'all. I basically had got some type of like form of like a tip or something. Like, I got from like a customer, you know how when you work at a job, shit, like, you don't ask for no damn tips now unless y'all be, oh hey, you want to give me a tip? Like, I don't ever ask for tips or whatever. So you usually just, those who get tips get tips. So and I noticed an energy, like I noticed after that, like the way that the person kind of stormed out the room. It was just the energy that I peeped. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it was one of those, like, I just was like what the fuck was that about? Like, one of those where you kind of peep and you don't say nothing. Like, it was hard for me to not notice the energy, which I'm pretty sure, I don't know if other people noticed or not, but I am very perceptive. I am very observant. I catch on shit really quick. So I kind of already knew what that was about too, because I mean, the tip came from a man too, so I don't know why it's like that. Like, people be in an energy of like competing or feeling like, so like, bitch, I ain't asked for the tip. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for some of y'all, that could have been some situation that you were in where like, and not saying that you were giving a tip or anything, but somebody could have seen you as being like, oh, you're more like than them, or oh, so you would rather this person help you than me, or yeah, it was something that happened, because I heard it didn't happen just like, something triggered this person. Something triggered them to feel like, oh, you got to go. Like, you're taking my shine. You're taking my, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. So it says, the people were praising David so much. Basically, they were singing, Saul has slain his 1,000 and David his tens of thousands. Because y'all remember David and Goliath. David is the one who what? He didn't pray for Goliath. He literally rocked his shit. So for some of y'all, you have this spiritual warrior energy into you. You could be the most petite thing in the room. But baby, that spirit, it has weight to it. It has volume. It has power to it. And people feel this. This is why you get different reactions out of people. And you be like, what made this person kind of like, and you could be thinking sometimes like, do I come off like super, super aggressive? Confirmation. Do I come out like, you question yourself like, is it me? Am I doing it right? Am I saying the wrong things? Am I approaching the situation wrong? Maybe I shouldn't have responded like that. Maybe that hurt her feeling. Maybe it's not you. I mean, it's you. It is. Actually, it is. But it's not anything that you're particularly doing that's wrong. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's not nothing that you're particularly doing that's wrong. So it says, when Saul heard the woman singing, he was burned with anger. So y'all get me? So for some of y'all, if you're a man, this is another man that could have did this to you. Maybe it was like other women around when you was getting some form of attention, or the attention from somebody that they wanted attention from. For some of y'all, this is like if you're a woman, this was like another woman that was doing this. You see how it's kind of like Saul was mad at David because the women were singing his praises. Some of y'all, again, you were a woman and it was another woman mad at you because some type of confirmation, some type of woman, you're in your prime or something. This could be somebody that's older than you, or prime times could be somebody who just feels like you have a more youthful spirit than you. Maybe this is somebody who's more, maybe ain't got a personality or something. I don't know. I'm not saying this about, you know what I'm saying, but just maybe this is how they view themselves when you're around. Because, you know, some people can feel like they're the life of the party until they realize, okay, now this person actually has that charisma. This person got a spark, this confirmation. So you could have made somebody feel like, damn, I thought I was until I met this person, and it seems like it's like you have confirmation now. You have somebody questioning themselves, for sure. You have somebody questioning themselves. You have somebody questioning their more, like, almost like, who am I? If you're getting all of this attention, if you're getting all this praise, if you're getting all these accolades, success, or just everybody wants to pour it to you, everybody wants 911, like, it kind of triggers something within somebody that makes them feel like you're public enemy number one. Or I ain't gonna lie, for some of y'all, you're gonna know this is just for you. You just don't know, because I ain't even done with associate. Some of y'all, this is words that are popping up on my phone are literally somebody who used to work at Best Buy or a warehouse. This could have happened at Best Buy or a warehouse. Something about an associate popped up on my phone. Like, this could have been an old work associate confirmation. So this has to do with, and again, I don't know, it's like maybe this is somebody you used to work for. This could have been somebody that was in a higher position than you. You like, why the fuck? Confirmation. Fuck you hating on me. And it says instant price drop. So for some of y'all, this person felt like when you came around, their price dropped and yours went up. So this person could have felt like you was going to take something from them. Oh yeah, if you stick around long enough, you're going to take my position. or you gunning for my position. You trying to walk in like you own a place, like you run a place, but that was not your intentions. You could just be somebody that puts 100%, 110% in everything that you do. For some of y'all, again, the situation could have made you feel like, damn, maybe I wasn't putting enough. Crystal getting a little dusty. Maybe I wasn't putting enough, like, 10, yes, energy or effort, or just my best foot forward in the situation. No, but I feel like source is about to take you out of a situation, or maybe this is something that you were pushed out of. Like you could have felt like this is something that it was out of your hands. But I just feel like the divine is telling you that it's somebody. I keep hearing something about loyal. It may be somebody that's like really watching you from afar, or that's a part of a situation, or maybe even part of this situation. Somebody's loyal to you, and this could be somebody that's being sent into your life, or a situation. This could be like where you're being redirected towards maybe a career that's going to be more loyal. You felt like that was a blessing. Well, wait till you see this next blessing that source is about to open a door for. But you just wait. For some of y'all, a situation is not over. That's for some. But it says, and that's only for some, because I actually feel like the divine was actually protecting you from an environment or a situation that you were in. Because again, somebody reached their breaking point when it came to you, and this was like some type of jealousy that was on somebody. I saw 111, and it says so in that moment, it revealed how Saul cared about status and comparison. Like Saul cared about, so this could be somebody that maybe a lot of people compared you to this person. Like, oh, I don't know if it was your work ethic. I don't know if it was something about your looks. No. This person began comparing, because this talks about how, again, it only showed Saul's heart. It showed that in Saul's heart, he had a deep wound for like comparison, or like he started comparing himself to David. So whoever this person was, they actually started comparing themselves to y'all. They actually started comparing themselves to you guys, and instead of being secure in the role that they already had. Because again, this could be, I keep hearing something about management. This could be somebody that has a higher position than you. This could be somebody that, it may not even have to do with like work. Take what resonates, y'all. This is just the way that I'm receiving it from source. It may not have to do with work. This could be in any position of life where you felt like maybe somebody was doing better than you, had more than you, but then you was like, why the fuck are you acting this way towards me? And at first I thought we was cool, or I thought, that we had an understanding or something like that. No, this person started comparing themselves to you, and they felt like you were called on more than them. You were chosen more than, you were wanted more than them. People paid more attention to you more than them. And he again, somebody let for some of y'all, this was a man doing this to you. This could have been somebody who had no relationship with. Maybe you are a woman. This does not have to be the same like sex doing this to everybody. Like, oh, you had another woman doing this to you. For some of y'all, yeah, 222. Take what resonates. Take what resonates always. But if this was somebody that you were like in a relationship with, like, yeah, they could have been. They didn't like, because being around you shows the spirit of favor and the anointing that's on your life. And people, they can't take this for too long if they're not like really God's people, or somebody that's of the light. Like, they're going to get agitated after a while. They're going to get irritated. They're going to want to, because now I'm seeing Cain and Abel. Now it's like, okay, you okay. Got something for your ass type of energy. So God be having to remove you, because then people be plotting. And jealousy and make a motherfucker do a lot of shit a lot of wicked shit that they never thought they were capable of, is what I'm hearing the divine say. It turns a man into a man that God does not recognize. Like, oh, that's not who that's not who I remember when I created you. Like, you let your envy and jealousy turn you into something that was never supposed to become you, is what I'm hearing the divine say. So this could have been somebody that they gonna have to sit with themselves. Like, this is somebody that at the end of the day, yeah, they gonna sit with themselves and realize, like, yeah, maybe I was a little jealous of this person. Maybe I let my envy get the best of me, because I'm almost feeling like seeing somebody like coming back down to themselves, or coming out of some type of like rage or like blind envy. Like, then they're like, well, damn, what the fuck did that person really do to me? Like, but this is somebody who, because really what it was too, being around you, like you guys, like I said, being around divine chosen ones, being around David, people can sense the spirit of God on you. People can sense the anointing on you. Because it says that in the Bible, the spirit of the Lord came powerfully on David. 1 Samuel 16:14. And Saul could feel that shift in the spiritual realm. So this means that he knew that David had something to offer that he no longer did. Are y'all staying with me? So somebody feel like, because you walked in the room, because you were welcomed into some type of, I heard, program, some type of company, some type of environment, they felt like you had what they no longer had. They felt like you simply being there was a threat to their position or role, period. This could be somebody like in a friend group. They feel like, what the fuck did we need a third friend for? I thought we had an understanding that, and whole time over just like, damn, I just thought this person was cool. And whole time they thinking, I got to get you the fuck out of town. Because now I'm seeing, again, iCarly with a 444. Hey, now, y'all was being protected. Because now I'm seeing that best friend. Now I'm seeing from iCarly, when remember Carly's like original best friend came in town, and when she was like younger, and she was telling her like, oh yeah, she's so sweet, and Sam was like, hey yeah, and then when Carly walked away, she was like, hey, so where are you and Carly like, did y'all used to do, I forgot what she asked her, but she was just trying to keep friendly conversation basically. The girl looked at her and was like, girl, shut up. Sam had to hit her with one of the, cause I know she ain't talking to me. I just know can't be. So I have to get a real, like, she had to scope out the scenery. Some of y'all, maybe somebody like was putting on the show because they could have felt like you was almost like you were finna take somebody's attention off of them. This could be somebody that was like, oh, this is my best friend. I almost said my man. So maybe this is somebody who felt like you was around somebody that they were dating, or maybe that was their man that wasn't their man. This is something y'all might be surprised to know why. Because I'm telling y'all, even when the source was showing me the incident from when the past, or when I kind of felt that energy on the girl, like I felt it. And it's like I'm hearing like over time, y'all could have started witnessing like people in a situation, they just started acting weird towards you, or just kind of like, and it's because somebody with the ringleader behind whatever it was, or the person, they were sprinkling little things, or always running back. And anytime you could have made a mistake, they could have went back. Oh yeah, no, this person, we got to take her off. You can't. No, she do it like. And it's because I feel like, again, somebody felt like you were outshining them, or if you would have kept showing up, you would have took their position or role, or so now I have to make you look bad. Now I have to make you look like you're incompetent. You're incompetent. You're not a good fit. You're not a good, you know what I'm saying? So this could be somebody that was trying to make it seem like you were a bad friend. Oh, this wouldn't be a good friend. You see what I'm saying? Like I do, I go above and beyond. But I'm even sensing like somebody that could have even been trying to do more, like to make it seem like, okay, see, this is my role. Like you gotta keep me around. Nobody can fit the shoes that I feel, But the whole time knowing that maybe you were just starting to get a feel of something, or knowing that maybe, again, you were new to like a friend group. So like you didn't really know how these friends like operate with each other. You didn't know what was okay, what wasn't okay. Or you could have been a little nervous to kind of open up and really be your real self around these people. You didn't want to overdo it or scare them away. Or like, yeah, something here where I feel like people didn't really give you a chance in the situation. Or you could feel like they just, I'm getting literally like this could be, like you could feel like people were like shapeshifters in a situation. You ate a cup when you had to walk away. You had to walk away. Again, so something about the spirit of the divine, the spirit of the Lord being on you, that somebody felt, and in their spirit, they felt the shift happening, that this meant some type of dethroning for them. But I was going to say like, damn, this person really just let their, they just let their, like envy and ego get to their head. But if I'm being completely honest, the way that I'm feeling this spiritually, not real. Yes, they did. They let their ego and envy get to their head. But in a sense, they were spot on about the fact that you damn near was, I don't know if somebody was looking at you to take somebody's place, or, but what I'm getting is more so that, again, because it did say Saul felt the shift in the spiritual realm of what was going. Oh, so this was something very spiritual that was going on. This was nothing that was just like, yeah, so somebody, I'm not saying that David was going to take his throne or nothing, but this is somebody who knew that when you were put in position, that had everything to do with God. And that's what fucked them up. That's what made somebody feel like, oh, so you're just the new chosen one in town. You just, it's a new supreme in town. Like what the fuck? You don't even, this could be somebody that you could do something in the spiritual sense, and this could be somebody who felt like you were outshining them, or you the new reader in town, you the new Reiki practitioner, or, and it's just like, damn, ain't we supposed to be here to help people, or so there's some type of anointing that you have, or this energy. But I'm also getting like beauty, because I do feel something about the way that somebody was praised, or the way you get praises from the opposite sex, your success, or whatever this is. It caused somebody else to want to make you feel like, or to come up against you, because it made them feel that, oh, so what does this mean about me? Some of y'all, again, this could be somebody that was looking at you like, I want to go towards this person in a relationship. This could be somebody's bitter baby mama or baby daddy, and they was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this person. I'm gonna find any little thing I can find. Oh yeah, this is no, incompetent. No, they're not gonna be around my, no. She's not the mother that I could be. Like, she's not like, oh no, he ain't finna be around my child. He can't even provide, like, and really whole time it's just because they feel the spirit of the divine on this person that was sent into your life. So they feel like their role is being threatened. Now they want to be mother of the year, father of the year, like, you know what I'm saying, type of energy. And it says, so I noted, okay. So I think this was God saying to Jonathan, as long as the son of Jesse lives on this earth, neither nor your kingdom will be established. 1 Samuel 20:31. So Saul wasn't just that he was jealous. Confirmation. Something about the springtime could be significant, or something that is going to happen. I'm hearing somebody's going to have a deep awakening in the springtime. This could be somebody that's going to be coming back around in the springtime. Like, hey, I feel like I was wrong. I shouldn't have did what I did. Like, they might even apologize. But it says, so again, like he said, God told him, as long as the son of Jesse, or I think that's his name, lives on this earth, neither you nor your kingdom will be established. First Samuel 20:31. So it wasn't just about the fact that he was envious, or he felt like he had more success than him, or he had slain more people than him, baby. He was full on panicking. He was full on like, what? And like, you made, and I'm telling y'all, when that happened, and when I was kind of like seeing what was going on in the store or whatever, well, after I promise you, and I was like, okay, so I can't even tell, like, the person flew out the room. Like, it was just, I felt the energy, like, damn, like, did I do something? Was I not supposed to accept the tip? Was it like, it was like, and it was no prior conversation about like tips, or like, oh no, we don't accept tips here. If you give you a tip, you got to give it back. Like, no. We actually do accept, come to find out. Like, and it was just so weird. And then another person in there came to talk to me like, okay, so, we actually put the tips in the tip jar. This is what we do when we, she said, and we actually split it up later, but because, you're a little newer here, we actually are going to, she said, we hold it back like a couple weeks or whatever, or a week or two or something. She said like that, like a week. I didn't give a fuck, baby, because look, what the fuck is a tip gonna do for me? I just was like, shit, I didn't even know I know we get tips and shit. I was just extra thing. I was like, oh, we get tips or whatever. So, and it triggers, I'm telling y'all, I peeped the way it triggers something 111 within the other person. And then I was just like, okay, so maybe, like, what the fuck was that about? And then that's when I started peeping. The energy just was kind of weird. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, since I was working there, I didn't see that person get no tips. And this is not to even be like, oh yeah, you ain't getting no, yeah, any tips? You got any tips? Have y'all watched Tropic Thunder? If you have, you know what scene that's why he said, got any tips? We was asking him on the tips to kind of like work out and get shredded. So look, 8 of Cups, y'all had to walk away. You had to walk away from that situation, no, all seriousness. Or you were pushed out of it. 8 of Cups could even talk about being pushed out of something that you didn't want to walk away from. You could feel like it was inevitable. You kind of had to. But this is for your highest good. But I do feel like this is somebody who, like I said, they could feel like you, a source, they panicked, baby. Athena, and again with Athena, who cursed Medusa, was Medusa not the victim? And Athena was supposed to be like, this goddess of war. She's very skilled on war, right? Something about Medusa's beauty made, oh, you so skilled on war. That means you're supposed to be strategic, not even too much like emotional, I would think, not too reactive. You got to be skilled in how to think, how to move, because I'm seeing a game of chess. So this could be somebody that's very calculated. But baby, when it came to you, like I said, it's like she couldn't even help herself. This is somebody who's supposed to be like in management, maybe more mature, maybe more like, okay, like this is somebody when you came around, baby. And again, Athena was supposed to protect her. She was supposed to protect, somebody named could be Princess. She was supposed to protect this girl. So somebody could feel like they were supposed to protect you, but they actually went against you. They actually did something to make you look bad, to push you out of an environment. Queen of Pentacles. Come on now. And it's all because of, look, these lions around. Or this could have been an earth sign doing this, Queen of Pentacles energy, but I more so feel like this is y'all energy. It's something about your beauty. Angelina Jolie. You have a very grounded energy to you, and you made someone your beauty. Then I say it's Medusa's beauty in the story. So it goes. That's what made Athena just so, oh, bitch. Whole time, she was the one that was taken advantage of. She was the one. So some of y'all just gonna have to do with an earth and a water sign. You could be the water sign in this situation, or you could be the earth sign. But I don't know why I'm getting the divine say like something about this is like, yeah, and this had to do with a work opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, this had to do with a work opportunity. 5 of Wands, that somebody was in competition with you about. And something about an emperor. Something about an emperor. This could be the boss. This could be somebody that was around when this was going on. Aries energy here, or we got Leo energy here as well. This could be a friend group that was around. It's something about somebody could be friends, 333. They could be friends with someone, and they could have been running to this person or saying something to this person. Maybe they noticed this person was taking a liking to you. Somebody could also, I'm hearing somebody also was surprised that you were liked as well as you were. This could be somebody that was expecting you to kind of have a hard time. Maybe this person had a hard time when they first, maybe that's just a rite of passage they felt like, and they were like Ace of Cups. So some of y'all, like I said, you could be this Queen of Cups, you could be this earth sign or this water sign, or you're going to get justice in the situation with the Ace of Swords, justice, and the 7 of Swords. This could be something that was being held back from you. But again, I do feel like, again, somebody's jealousy was getting the best of them. And I do feel like it has something to do with a money opportunity or a work situation or just an opportunity. If it wasn't like work, again, this could be somebody that wanted to come towards you with an offer or something. And somebody literally was just like, yeah, no. Somebody did something deceptively that y'all are going to find out about. We got Libra energy out here, 7 of Swords, justice with the Ace of Swords. So, yeah, I do feel like y'all are going to find out about maybe why opportunity, you had to walk away from it, or it got snatched from you, or somebody kind of felt like they were intercepting your blessings. But it's really because somebody felt threatened by you. And it says See what I was writing. So basically, whoever this person was saw you as the chosen like replacement, and they fear losing some type of power, respect, and legacy. Um, so it says about how God was rejecting Saul as king as well. Saul disobeyed God more than once, and it was notably offered that he offered a sacrifice he wasn't supposed to, and he kind of failed to obey God. So you are somebody who could obey God, like you follow your spirit guide, you obey God, like you do things the right way. This could be somebody that feels like they don't have to answer to nobody. Maybe confirmation they don't have no God, or they could have fell from, like, maybe this is somebody who used to be a believer, but then they started feeling like, when people, I don't know, I don't know what makes people feel like, oh, at a certain level of ascension, like God is not real. I am all that has existed. Like, okay, see where that gets you. But then they be feeling like that's gonna bring in more abundance, more. Then I feel like that's just you falling back into another trick of the matrix. But I ain't even gonna say too much. Maybe feeling like, oh, I took my power back from what? What was taking it? Who are you giving it away to? But okay. Whatever people believe though. So yes, that rejections I feel that Saul got from the divine or God. Again, this was a spiritual thing. So something between you and someone else was full on spiritual. And this shook someone to their core. So this is someone who, before you even came to some type of her meeting, for some of y'all, some type of environment, some type of situation, this person knew that maybe somebody else was looking for someone like you. And I'm even getting like, somebody could make you feel like, somebody could want to make you feel like you just was not, baby, you're not what we're looking for at all. Or you are not, for some of y'all, again, this is a relationship or something, like you wouldn't fit the role. Like no one would want you, baby. That is the furthest from the truth. Like, if somebody's trying to do this, because I feel like you're exactly what is given, like, it's like a saying, I don't know, I don't know what the saying is, but it's something about, that's exactly what the, something about, basically you just exactly what somebody was looking for in a situation, or if you would, it's something about you were thriving, or you're gonna thrive, but it's not gonna be in a situation that maybe you thought you were gonna be a part of. So again, somebody's paranoia and envy became very loud around you, because somebody felt like you were going to be taking everything from them. And it really stemmed basically in the story from one line of that song that became full a seed of hatred that Saul had towards David. And for some of y'all, like I said, it was that one little thing where I can see if I was like, I'm the shit, like I gotta tip the rest of y'all, or fuck y'all, yeah, y'all ain't shit, ha. Baby, I was like, well, damn, he just gave me a tip. What do I do with it? I mean, you would have thought squirrels in my pants. Like, girl, where you going? Like, and it was the energy though. It was like, it was one of those where I promise you, I just saw it. Like, it was one of those where you can't hide it. Like, and especially from a seer, baby, you can pick up on energy. Somebody could be, even excuse me, even if people are like smiling at you in your face, oh no, everything's cool. Like, baby, you can see the underneath. You can see it. You can feel it. It ain't even just about like, you can feel it. You can taste it. Okay. So for some of y'all, you peep that someone's envy or jealousy towards you was causing them to act this way towards you. And it's because this person feared you taking some type of position or, role in their life, which I don't feel like you ever had any intention to do. This is, and Divine is teaching y'all how to deal with this situation, because the way that David dealt with it was through humility. Or it's like spiritual maturity. Y'all are gonna have to deal with some type of situation or somebody. For some of y'all, this is not like a legit, like, you could do something in a line of work. Like, say you're a hairstylist, this may not have to do nothing. You gotta clock in every day. Like, you may do something online where somebody like in heavy competition with you. Like, why is this other hairstylist steady mentioning me, subbing me, coming against me, trying to make it seem like, oh, like you're the biggest competition. There's so many other hairstylists out here. But y'all have to, this is what the divine is wanting you to deal with a situation with spiritual maturity and restraint, especially when you look at something through the lens of spiritual warfare, because that's exactly what it is. don't respond with hatred and malice and like, oh yeah, you only doing this because you jealous of me, bitch. Like, no, because honestly, that spirit that's in this person is only gonna feed off of that. It's only gonna yeah, now I want to kill you, now I want to attack you more, now I want to make it so, like. And I'm not saying don't be afraid of no. It's because this is how you literally operate in this. Because somebody like a thing that was supposed to be the one that was gifted in war, but the divine is actually teaching you and give you a master class in how to beat someone in the art of warfare that they're trying to send your way. Because David or Saul was actively trying to kill David. And David never retaliated. He ran and hid and even spared Saul's life twice when he had every chance to end him. Obviously, if he ended a fucking giant, Goliath himself, yeah, I don't think Saul, if he wanted to, who killed tens of thousands to Saul's 1,000, you think he couldn't handle that? So that's what I'm getting for some of y'all. I'm hearing like, you think I can't handle that? Like some of y'all, somebody that keep on coming at you, you could already know that you could flip this person in and outside their shoes, fold their ass in their clothes while they still in them. You know this, man. And you know this, man. Somebody could like to watch Friday. But I'm getting, everybody else can know this. Everybody else can know that, like, yeah, like, this person really almost like they know what's up. But this is what the divine is saying. You shall not. You don't have to open your mouth. You don't have to fight this person with fire. It says 1 Samuel 24:10, I will not lift my hand against the Lord's anointed. So David recognized that. I feel David recognized there was some type of anointing over Saul as well, but maybe that he had failed from grace. So some of y'all, this is you have some type of, you are a seer, or you have some type of empathy within you that you could feel like, damn, I feel like this another earth angel. I feel like this and it's because they're another earth angel don't mean they don't have their dark ways or certain times where they straddle the line or they fall from grace. Because there's a lot of times in the Bible, if you read, where people like they were sought out in God's eyes, but then they had to fall from grace. They let vices or world envy, jealousy, greed. That's why God warns against that and turn them into somebody that they don't even recognize in the end. 1, 2, 3. Because now I'm seeing, who was that? The King Nebuchadnezzar, when he was like eating the grass or some shit. And I'm unsure of how gifted or anointed he was. Was it Nebuchadnezzar? I don't remember. I ain't gonna try to be too much of a goddamn, because I don't. If you know, you know. But basically, you can have every right to come back against somebody. Basically, you could also see that God is in charge of a situation, not this person, even though they may have a position over you, or they may be somebody that you could feel like has more power in the situation. They don't have power over you. And I feel that, he was supposed to be king. So David, yeah, that's the part that I was supposed to hit on. He was supposed to be king, but you had to wait until God put you in this position. So someone you are actually supposed to be in a position that somebody was scared that you were going to take, actually. And I felt that in my spirit. Then I tell you, like, no, I do feel like somebody wasn't wrong. Like, yes, they were moving out of envy and jealousy, but it's because their spirit did pick up on, actually, this is somebody who could even have an intuition of their own, or everybody does, but this is why at one point they could have been anointed or appointed in God's eyes, because yes, they do have some type of gift in them, but this is somebody who over time, I ain't gonna lie, they kept doing this type of shit, and God was like, yeah, no, you're finna lose your position, you're finna get demoted, or you're getting snatched from something, or yeah. And I feel like this is somebody who saw you as like, oh, you the next, this town ain't big enough for the two of us, you the next sheriff in town. Well, I bet you not gonna be, how the fuck is gonna be another sheriff in town if I take you out first, type of energy. Now everybody gonna need me again. Now we're gonna have to see who you. Is it like this person like literally being the sheriff in town? You the next sheriff in town. They try to kill the sheriff, and they're like, well, who finna help solve this murder if it ain't no more sheriffs in town? You see what I'm saying? Type of energy. Like, this is that type of person, very calculated. Like, but I'm more so getting like, this could be somebody that, again, like this 333, this could be somebody that they are even shocked by their own actions, by the way that they're feeling towards you, like envious. Because again, back, I feel like in a situation, somebody was doing a lot towards you. Saul threw spears at David, sent assassins to his house, hunted him like an animal, lied to other people about him. I mean, lying. Like, somebody could have been lying like a dog about you, just making shit up. And you stayed honorable. You stayed humble or something like that. And I want to touch upon how Jonathan, who was Saul's son, was very loyal to David. In the story, Saul really, like I said, had grown to be jealous and paranoid of David because of his success in battle and the favor that he was receiving. So, and Jonathan, Saul's son, had formed a very strong bond or covenant with like David. And so again, remember I told y'all like Saul sent people out to kind of like assassinate David, or for some of y'all I'm hearing assassinate your character. So somebody could have sent people out to assassinate your character, pay people to say really bad things about you, or do really bad things about you. And it could have been somebody that was connected to you in a situation, that knew you in a situation, or just people, period. And I feel like they actually interceded on your behalf. This is somebody who feels like, why are you doing this to this person? Because Jonathan literally went to Saul and confronted him. So for some of y'all, you don't realize that somebody, name could even be Jonathan. Somebody went to somebody in a situation and was like, what the fuck did this person do to you? This could even be somebody's own fucking family member is what I'm hearing. Because it's talking about how, like I said, he was telling people to kill David, to off David. But Jonathan warned David. So some of y'all could have got a heads up from somebody or a warning from somebody that somebody was going to do something to you. Somebody was going like, okay, this person might be a little malicious. They're a little spiteful. Or, yeah, like, you know, I'm getting you a little heads up before, shit hit the fan type of energy. Like, somebody wanted to, because they favor you. They actually don't see you in the light that somebody's trying to draw you in or whatever somebody's trying to do. They could feel like, I heard it was somebody in a situation that could have felt like a situation was like either going too far or like, okay, like, it started off as a joke, but like, why are you doing this much to this person? Like, why are you taking it this far? Like, what did this person do that you actually got you want to do this type of shit? Like, somebody could be almost like doing something to where they're trying to rally up people to like hurt somebody or something. So, like I said, he confronted Saul and he said, don't do this. David hasn't wronged you. In fact, he's been good to you. He risked his life to kill Goliath and rejoice. And he said, and you rejoice when it happened. Why then would you sin against the innocent man by killing David without cause? So somebody literally questioned someone's morale by going against you. They were like, what's making you do this? To the point where I feel like somebody literally, the person themselves who confronted this person or that they're thinking about it, they are thinking themselves like, what's making this person go so, like, what's making them come to, because it's something about this person could have been running back to, like I said, it could have been a mutual friend of somebody's 555, a mutual boss, a mutual something. And they're like, what made you, like, why are you doing this? What did this person do to you? What did they really, it could be something where somebody's looking for like proof of like, okay, like, I'm gonna listen because I knew you longer. So they're looking for proof of something that this person is saying is true. And I heard something is coming up short or something that's not like, it ain't panning out to be true or something. So basically he was saying like, why are you turning on this man? And he's only been brave. He's only been loyal. He's only been dedicated to us, to you, basically. And for a moment, basically Saul was saying, he spoke an oath saying, oh, okay, as surely as the Lord lives, David shall not be put to death. And basically he was saying that he could bring him back. He would bring David back and that things were going to be okay. And for a while it was. Briefly things were okay. Until what? Until Saul's jealousy started to rage up again. So for some of y'all, you have to understand this is why you were moved for a situation. Or if you feel like somebody may welcome you back to a situation, but I honestly feel like it's something about maybe you are just meant for something else, because this could be a relationship, or this could be a friendship. This could be anything where somebody's going to try to, like, hopefully they're thinking that, okay, maybe this person comes back around. Maybe they'll reapply. Maybe hopefully they'll forgive me. But hopefully you do, because forgiveness is more so about freeing yourself and not relinquishing your power and not holding your power down, binding your power to a situation. It's taking back your power. So for some of y'all, you're going to forgive somebody, but maybe you don't want to reconcile, because I'm telling y'all, somebody's envy is it's something about their envy raging up around you that they can't help it. Like, you could feel it when you're in a room with somebody, even if you love this person to death. This could be, I'm here for some of y'all, it's your own mother. It's your own mother. You could love this person to death, and it's like something about somebody, like, you always want to share your wins with this person. And it's just like, this is somebody who would, baby, they'll sabotage you. You can't have this person around you. Yeah. This is one of those, maybe you're going to have to love somebody from a distance. You could have fought for this person. Literally, something about, I almost get like some of y'all, you have been like, maybe you could have literally stood up for this person before. You fought for this person before. You've interceded for this person before. Or you're just very loyal, genuine, and caring. And maybe this person didn't give you a chance to show that side of you or something like that. But, again, like I said, it was deeply rooted in insecurity of whatever someone else was doing to you. Again, because he later, like I said, when he welcomed him back, he tried to assassinate his ass again and do it to his ass again. So some of y'all, you have to see something for what it is. I'm hearing if somebody treated you like shit, if somebody tried to run you out of an establishment or a relationship, or like you were with somebody and all of a sudden your ex started acting like he was public enemy number one, and they were just acting very cold, jealous, and you knew that it was the spirit of jealousy. You knew that this person has grown to become jealous of you, or a certain friend, or whoever it was. For some of y'all, I'm getting more so like a friend or family member or coworker, but just take what resonates. And I feel like your power comes in not like matching their energy, not retaliating against somebody, but staying in line with your purpose, staying divine, letting God handle a situation, letting God vindicate you. And somebody could even been trying to talk shit. So some of y'all, you are very gifted. You are very gifted. Something about your anointing or something that you could do with your hands. Somebody was talking shit about a gift of yours that I'm getting. Look, a King of Pentacles is here. So some of y'all, this is a earth sign, a Capricorn that could be connected to a situation with the Ace of Cups. Because we already had the Queen of Pentacles come out. Some of y'all, you could have like a Capricorn as the Lovers that maybe is connected to a situation that you're a part of that wants to come towards you, or a Leo. But you have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the Queen of Cups, Libra energy, Leo, heavy Capricorn. So I feel like any of those signs could be significant. Somebody wants to speak to you because this King of Pentacles is out here with this Eight of Wands, and he has a heart. Three of Swords is heartache. That's what a heart is outside the body, baby. Somebody could feel like you got their heart. The Ace of Cups, the Lovers, but they can't approach you. They could feel like they got to stay away from you due to jealousy. Somebody's really attracted to somebody. Five of Swords is jealousy, but they got to stay away. Judgment. Heavy Libra energy due to jealousy. Heavy Libra. The Empress, this could be a baby's mama that's very bitter, or someone feels like you are their Empress, but they can't approach you because of a jealous, or someone could feel like, again, this King of Pentacles, maybe with the King of Queen of Pentacles, this could literally be like a business partnership, maybe some type of business opportunity that was supposed to go your way. Somebody could feel like you're meant for something, or they love that, again, but this is feeling more romantic. But somebody could feel like, again, when they met you, when they saw your work ethic, somebody loved everything about you, but it's almost like somebody could feel like they... yeah, Five of Pentacles, like they can't give you off. They can't come towards you, and this is hurting somebody. Like somebody tried to make almost like you feel that you were not enough for an opportunity, you were not meant for something. But it's always, I'm hearing it was only because of someone's jealousy. It was only because someone felt the anointing of in the Judgment card here. Someone judged you very harshly. Libra energy. Again, this could be a Libra. Like this could be a Libra, or you could be a Libra, or this could be somebody that's someone's. This is a mother. This could be a mother figure. Someone could feel like you're like, again, you large and in charge type of energy. Like you came in and just, it was almost like somebody just started judging you. Virgo energy out here because of the way you shine. Six of Wands. Somebody felt like you were taking the shine off of them. Because, yeah, Leo energy. Yeah, the sun. Because of the way you shine. And someone could have felt like people were, or someone was going to choose you over them. Almost like, look, a new path. So yes, if you are wondering, yes, baby, someone was in the background doing a lot, and then I do feel like there was somebody in particular who could have been this King of Pentacles. Let me see, was it this King of Pentacles? The World card, yes. Six of Swords, yes, this King of Pentacles is the one who stood up for you guys. This could be an earth sign. They don't have to be an earth sign, but there's somebody who has a very stable energy too. I'm hearing very grounded, very loyal. So this could be somebody who was realizing or perceiving like a situation. Wow, for what it was, jealousy. Like this is somebody who could have sat back and really started to peep. Like you're jealous of this person's beauty. Ace of Wands. You're jealous of their creativity. You're jealous of the way this person is able to keep on keeping on. You're jealous of their spark. Something about Ace of Wands. Like that's something about your energy. There's something about the charisma, the spark, the charismatic. And you know, you have that. I'm getting Riz. Like you can have Riz to you, the star. Like somebody was jealous of this. Somebody wanted to shut this down. Again, at Athena and Medusa energy, where she cursed her to be, now you got snakes, or somebody could want something to happen to somebody's hair or something. Somebody's a very, like, y'all could, something about someone, Seven of Wands, but you're protected. This could be somebody that went to, like, certain lengths with, like, spell work or something. Like, I don't know how deep this gets for everybody, but someone felt so much that you had such an anointing over you, or calling, or, like, you were going to steal, like, their throne. Like, you were going to be the next in line to, like, some type of throne or position that someone did something to get you out the way is what I'm hearing. Like almost in the, wow, the Tower. Y'all, a situation could have been like, what, here one day, going the next. Like that's what I'm getting. Like this could have been a lover that you were like, yeah, we were getting to know each other. Then all of a sudden the next day, this person ghosted you. They weren't sending, they were acting cold to you. And it was because somebody was in the background trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, to bring a Tower to a situation that you were a part of. But you are protected. It actually was for your protection. For some of y'all, maybe something or someone that you could have been like, okay, maybe I am supposed to go towards them, because it's saying that this King of Pentacles is being guided towards y'all. Maybe this is somebody who actually was supposed to be guided towards you, but it's on them if they're gonna, not everybody's going to listen to their guidance. You know, not everybody's going to listen to their guidance, but somebody did see that some type of anointing that you had, looks, it was causing other people to pay attention to you, or some type of light that you had. Looks, you could be an influencer of some sort. Yeah, I'm hearing, who is that? Margot Robbie or something like that. She's who played Barbie. So somebody could have like a very cutesy, like aesthetic, or I don't know, or you could be like very beautiful. You know, in a Barbie movie, I think that was kind of like the whole purpose of it. Like basically that you get treated like what, like just you're like for fun or a plaything. And maybe this is something that you have to go through. I'm almost getting a pretty privilege. A lot of people could feel like you didn't deserve a position. You only got something because you were pretty. Maybe you feel like you always gotta like prove extra, do extra. Ten of Pentacles, have extra to seem like, you know, you deserve it. Like, or maybe people made you feel like you got to put in more work. Like, I'm telling you, it's been multiple jobs where I didn't have like dead ass people who were training me on my first day that looked at me dead ass and was like, oh yeah, because I could tell you probably a pretty ass, you probably a pretty girl who, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, I mean, older women, not men, never men. Let me just point that out. Right? And some people might go, yeah, well, 444, yeah. And some people might say, oh, well, it's because the men like it. You see what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all, you've dealt with this your whole life. There could be an emperor, because look, this is who's watching you, the emperor. Aries energy, somebody, yeah, you got like a boss figure or somebody that's watching you and they actually like you. And I'm not getting on a crush level or if I want to propose, right? No, they like what you, your work ethic, or they feel like maybe, I don't know. Somebody could feel like they want to give you an opportunity, or they were supposed to give you an opportunity. Something, I actually feel like this person will be a good fit for this type of energy. 10 of Pentacles in the Chariot, yeah. But it's almost like it was something that caused somebody's, the Chariot and the Star, like somebody to become jealous of like your light or something. The Magician. You are this magician. Because look, you are very anointed. The Hierophant. You are called by the divine. You were called into a certain position. You were. But I heard you're going to get there with or without somebody. So somebody could have felt like it without their help or without them around or without, it's still going to happen. This is like somebody say that somebody tried to keep you from a certain relationship or something. I don't know. But then you get appointed to a new one. It just because I'm hearing like somebody could feel like they're trying to stop something from happening. And it doesn't always mean it's going to happen the way somebody thinks. Somebody could take their power back and literally still come towards you and say, damn, what somebody else thinks or feels. Whether this be love, career, or whatever. But because again, it talks about how, David was welcome back. But until Saul's jealousy started raging up again, then he tried to do it all over again. So for some of y'all, if you do get welcome back, and I'm hearing if this is a relationship-wise, like say somebody had a toxic ex or baby mama, baby daddy, this person's still going to be trying to pop up. They still going to be trying to come around, but it's going to be on this person. Whoever this emperor is, this could be like a father's figure, a baby daddy, a boss, somebody who has some type of powerful position. They want to take a leap of faith on you with the Fool card. They do. And this is going to happen in the future. You can already know this with the High Priestess. They do. But this is somebody who, this could be a heavy even fire sign. We got the King of Queen of Pentacles. I did see the Emperor out here. I saw the King of Wands. But somebody wants to take action is what it's giving me. This could be somebody that's in their head. Maybe they're worried about what the people are going to say if they don't follow the consensus. Like the group. Oh, what do you all think about this? And it's like, damn, I really like this person. I really felt like this is on, but like everybody else is like, no. This could be somebody that's like, someone's family was all going against you, and you know what I'm saying? And this person like, what the fuck did this person ever do for all of y'all to have a problem with this person? For some of y'all, like, yeah, it could have been an ex that you were dealing with or something like that, or because now I feel like y'all have to let something else go. For a change to come in, something that you could have been like really thinking like, is this for me? Yeah, somebody wants to work on a situation with you is what I'm getting, especially if this is romantically for some of y'all. With the Moon and the Strength card here. And Temperance with the High Priestess falling out just like that. I know y'all saw that. Pisces energy. We got Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, heavy Pisces, Cancer. Somebody low-key could have felt like something that was being done or said to you about you in a situation. This could be somebody that was overhearing something that was going on, or they were in the midst of something. I don't feel like they were it's giving like they weren't agreeing with something that was being said about you, or something that was being done to you. Like this is somebody who could have been like just a bystander that was like, damn, like it's kind of fucked up, or like, damn, I don't agree, but again, I don't really, again, like I do, like I said, somebody stood up for y'all. I do feel like somebody did stand up for you over time. Like this could be somebody that was kind of watching shit go down. Like, okay, I don't really know. I don't know if what did this person do? Like what this, they started watching a situation, but maybe they started seeing like, okay, the way that somebody was acting is just like, yo ass tweaking. The Star, and they started to peep is because you have some type of star quality, which is why somebody wanted to bring it into something that you were a part of. Yep, you have a star quality. Look, this King of Queen of Wands. Someone could have felt like you were attracting the attention of somebody. They don't like how much you were turning somebody on, so they wanted to put a stop to this or slow it down. Somebody could feel like they have a say over how fast something comes your way. Like you gotta wait. So they did something to betray you. This is somebody who, if they could, they would put 10 swords in your back so that somebody won't come towards you, or so that this opportunity won't come towards you. Like this is somebody who would definitely betray you. 3 of Pentacles. This could be somebody that wanted to act as a third party or outside source to a situation that, for some of y'all, this happened in the past. This Queen of Swords. The Tower. Look at me. The 3 of Cups. This could have been an old friend of y'all's. Like, yes, this bitch was definitely cock blocking, or this could have been an air sign for some of y'all. She was running back and forth, or maybe saying things that were not true to some of you guys, or you could be an air sign. You could have an air sign in a situation that was a part of this. A Queen of Swords energy. The Magicians could be a Gemini, an Aquarius with the Star, the Magician. But I do feel like almost like somebody was threatened by someone else's beauty with the Queen of Wands here. They were. This is something that happened in the past for some of y'all. For some of y'all, like I said, somebody could have like like a toxic ex from the past that won't stop popping up, that won't stop coming around because they feel like somebody chose them over you. They feel like you are the chosen one in this person's eyes, and this person treats you better. You're getting better treatment from everybody around this person, from their friends than they ever got, from they hearing the talk around town about you and how this person got a new, you know, and everybody like, it's something here where somebody feel like you just, they don't like it. But you are actually, if this is love, you're actually somebody's divine counterpart is what I'm hearing the divine say. So that's why something is so profound. They could feel like, yes, damn it. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, I put her back in the deck because I don't want to make it seem like I'm coming out of air signs or a Queen of Swords, or if you're an air sign or not. Like, baby, I want to read this as, I ain't over here just to be over here bullshit. She's coming out as a Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. Like, somebody feels like you are somebody's counterpart. The Hierophant, you are somebody's divine counterpart. Wow. It's making somebody look at themselves like, so what the fuck am I, the karmic? So this could be somebody who's wanting someone else to feel like you're the karmic. This could be somebody who behind the scenes, maybe they are going and doing everything they can. Because again, remember it said Saul felt in his spirit the shift. He felt that, oh, you're coming to take my position. For some of y'all, before you even knew what was going on, before you was even welcome into the damn dynamic. If this was like, again, like a relationship thing, you may not have even known somebody had their eyes on you. This could be somebody that was watching you from afar and somebody else caught wind of it and was like, oh yeah, so you finna, okay. Yeah, type of energy. So this could have been somebody that was trying to, I don't know, they could have felt breadcrumb by somebody slowly. They felt like somebody was slowly putting them back from a union, a relationship, some type of dynamic between them and somebody else. And this was threatening somebody's entire foundation. They felt, especially if they used to live with somebody or they were like in close headquarters or something, like somebody and somebody else have like some type of like dynamic where you could be more independent. You could be, maybe you don't need someone, you don't, it don't matter if they're that somebody else feels like if somebody leaves their life, maybe this is going to ruin their stability. Whereas with you, you're more stable or independent, and someone could see this. A masculine could see this, and this would make some, if this is a relationship, want to be with you even more. Like a Queen of Swords here, I ain't gonna lie, she could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She is someone's karmic. Like, I'm not making this shit up, bro. She's someone karmic. She's someone's karmic, and with this Knight of Wands energy, maybe she's someone he's very like lustful towards. He could be, you know, what meets the eye, like this is everything that they could want in a physical sense is what I'm getting. Confirmation. But in a spiritual sense, you are what fills this person up. You are what, you make them feel whole. At the end of the day, after they get done, like having sex or something, he still kind of feels the energy of lack, or he might get a boost a little bit throughout the day, but it wears off. And then he starts feeling like, I'm looking for that next high. I'm looking for that next. Maybe this person wasn't loyal to this karmic, but she don't care because she's a karmic. It's something here. Or maybe I ain't gonna say she don't care, but this is a karmic who would kind of like put up with certain things that maybe you wouldn't. But it's because I'm telling y'all, she does not feel a void within somebody because she is not his counterpart, but you are. And you have somebody, Knight of Cups, wanting to pursue you. And I do feel that for some of y'all, it's crazy because you have to go, or like I said, take what resonates. It ain't relationships for everybody, but it's crazy because it's coming out like, yeah, this is a relationship. For others of you, this is just divine protection within a redirection or a better selection. You thought that something was the best selection. You thought that, okay, this is for me. This is going to be my new, you know, chosen soul tribe, my family, my, you know, and maybe something just is not, like, I do get for some of y'all, if it's love and somebody was doing a lot in the background, somebody going to check the fuck out of somebody because you're their person. Now, not everybody steps up to the role and goes towards the light or their purpose. And everybody don't do that. Everybody, you know, some people stay stuck to a karmic path. I mean, and that's just some people. So for some of y'all, somebody might step up to the plate and come towards you and speak their truth. Because somebody is wanting to come towards you and pursue you and speak up. They want to almost like apologize. This could be somebody that pulled back from you or didn't pursue you when they know they were supposed to. Or they, again, when maybe they felt like they were kind of like allowing certain things to be said or done when they knew they should have been kind of like sticking up for you, or saying like, this is somebody who I do feel is seeing how independent you are, how you get shit done, how capable, something about you being very capable, where somebody wants you to feel like, oh no, look, missteps, like, oh no, this person misses steps, they doing shit all wrong, they don't even do this job the right way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see, when I do it, I actually do it this way, I do it bang 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 bang, and this person be like bang 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 bang, you know, but then the job still get fucking done, and everybody's like, wow, I like the way you did that, and it was actually efficient, you got it done quicker, smart, you work smarter, not harder type of energy. And then this person like, I'm seeing like Regina George when she was screaming in her room and she was writing her burn book, when she was like, that's how that person ran out the room. When I said that's how that person ran, I could only imagine, like, what did you just go do? Like, and for look, study groups, some of y'all, you were a part of a situation where people were watching you very closely. They were watching you, trying to see how you were doing stuff, and they had you like under a microscope, and they were judging you. They were like, oh yeah, this person doing this person doing that, and you could have felt, wow, Earth Angel, you felt the energy. You felt that it could have even felt like, damn, why do it feel like everybody in a room kind of like coming against me or ignoring me or treating me weird or kind of like trying to make me feel like the oddball, or like, yeah, making me feel like, damn, like shit, we all fuck up, like we all human, like this is, you make one mistake, oh baby, take her out, oh no, she can't stay, like, yeah, like type of energy, like, damn, you can't even, this is like the type of friend, you type of friend group, you can't fuck up around, you can't say the wrong thing around it. Everybody, they may fuck ups, but you do one thing wrong, then all of a sudden you the butt end of the jokes, and all of a sudden everybody got something to say, they chiming in, and it's like, no, this is not, I do get this, it's someone in a part of a situation, or a couple people, someone in particular does not like how somebody was treating you, period. And I do feel they said something to this person, or they're going to, because this is somebody that y'all could even grew a bond with, or that you're supposed to. And I just keep hearing like right is right, wrong is wrong. Like somebody could just tell that maybe like something was just dead wrong. Like that person didn't deserve that. 444. I heard, what was the purpose of that? What was the purpose of bringing this person into our friend group just to treat them like shit? Just to kind of, I'm even thinking like somebody could have almost like left you stranded. Like y'all could have went out of town to get a type of energy. Like one of those situations where they be having them big friend groups. And I don't know, like this could have been something that was just like, yeah, I wouldn't go back to that type of shit. If this was a friend group type of shit, like Shaquilla, or whatever that girl that was like in Mexico by them friends and they used her, I would not be around this type of shit. This is that type of shit. This is the type of people who like y'all would go out together and you would not come home with them. They would all be in bed and everybody be asking questions like, what the fuck happened? And then one person be like, I knew it was wrong when we were doing it, but I didn't have the balls or the guts to say nothing. So this could be a man maybe who felt like something was wrong that was being done to you, like somebody, or someone was trying to come up against you to hurt you, to this earth angel that everybody was like damn near watching very closely, or almost experimenting on, doing little things to see how you would react, to see if, almost like people pushing somebody's buttons behind the scenes and like seeing if you was gonna react, and then just so they could say like, oh yeah, see this person crazy, oh yeah, she can't work here, see this person, they don't even know how to deal, like doing little shit, but they know all of them were doing it on purpose, or whoever was the ringleader, whoever was doing something. Look, past life lovers, and this stuff you have to do with a love situation where somebody was doing some shit to you so that a lover would not see you as somebody, because you could have saw 555, a lover could not see you as like a viable choice or option, like, oh no, but you are being seen as this earth angel, like you are being seen exactly for who you are. Okay, so for some of y'all it says the past returns, so some of y'all actually are going to get welcomed back into like a I don't know why, look, downloads. You could be getting downloads about this, you could be getting downloads about a certain person who low-key is feeling very sorry about something that they did to you. Confirmation, this could be somebody that keeps popping up in your dreams, because I've been, look, Wheel of Fortune, I've been dreaming about certain people who I genuinely feel like God has been putting it on their heart to kind of maybe rectify a situation, maybe apologize, but I don't know if they ever will. Some people's pride will never ever let them do that, especially when they know that they were wrong, especially when they know that 100% this person didn't deserve that, this person didn't do a fuck thing to me for me to be going that hard in the pain against this person. Maybe the most they did was maybe get an attitude back with me after I did some fuck shit to them, or you know, like this person, and y'all Wheel of Fortune is starting, and this is what people are having to see. So this is what even people are, look, comparison. People are comparing like an old way that you used to be, or an old version of yourself, or like almost the energy of where someone could feel like I could have helped this person, but I didn't. Now I'm seeing 5 years later, this person like a millionaire. They got 5 companies on my one little ass company that I was a manager at. I wasn't even the owner of this company. Now they own 5 Fortune, what is it called? Fortune 5 bit. I don't know. You just own companies. Like, just say that something really pops off. Because I saw 7-Eleven, like somebody could own like gas stations and you become rich in the future. Like something is going to happen where somebody going to feel like, well, damn, this person still got it. They still got the opportunity. They still got some type of position where they still got, and damn near more than what I would have even been able to give this person, or what I tried to stop them from getting with the Wheel of Fortune here. Some of y'all, somebody may want to come back around and say, okay, I'm sorry for whatever occurred between the two of us. And it's almost like somebody, maybe you used to drive this type of car when you first met somebody, and they just thought, I can tell that this person is going to upgrade. I can tell if they keep being on their P's and Q's, that they keep putting in this work, if they keep on showing up every day. And this could be somebody that, baby, they live a type of lifestyle that they just never wanted you to reach. Or this could be somebody that felt like you were just going to reach something before they did, because again, like they felt like you were going to, because it says chosen one here, and it says karmic. So some of y'all, I ain't gonna lie, there was a karmic path that maybe you were on in the path, and now somebody's watching like a change where others of y'all, the karmic is comparing themselves to you. Didn't I say it through that whole story with Saul and David? Saul began comparing himself to David. That was where it stemmed. Like it was just like, oh yeah, so you just be so, you just this slayer, huh? This slayer of men, huh? Look, divine union. So somebody, if there's a karmic in a situation, they compare themselves to you constantly. They feel like you're everything that they're not. Why the fuck are you so spiritual? Why are you so attuned? Why you got such a strong intuition? Anybody can have an intuition. You think you're so special? So this person watching you because you got an intuition, but I got an intuition, baby. The intuition had you in a situation of hell, and you still ain't doing nothing about it. So this person don't respect you. They don't even like you. They don't even, this is somebody like sees you as you are sitting on a throne that they could not take you off of, and they could not even give you. Because it says, thou prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anoint my head with oil, and my cup overflows. Psalms 23:5. This is somebody that saw no matter whatever they were doing to try to take from you, try to make you feel less than, to try to make you feel like you were not fit for a certain role. It literally was something that you were assigned for, destined for. It was already written before you got here. And the karmic is comparing themselves to you. They feel like you were over here like a fucking beings, and to their whatever, their title list, whatever. So someone could be walking away. Some of y'all were forced to walk away. This karmic could be walking away now from some type of plan. But I feel, look, cause sneak attack. Yes, somebody was in a Trojan horse on your ass. This is something, like I said, this is not somebody that was, I feel, trying to make it so known that this could be somebody that in your face that was smiling or making it seem like, girl, it's no problem. Or what the fuck is that? If you address it to this person, no, it's no issue. What are you talking about? But baby, you knew what's tea. You know what's tea. You already know what's tea. And this person wants to stop your opportunity, spiritual strength, and they were afraid of your spiritual strength. What the fuck made David so different than Saul? His spiritual strength. He killed a whole ass giant with one small pebble. Because God told him he could and would. Divine truth. You are the divine truth, and somebody sees this about you. And this is why they went so hard against you. This is why they did so much to make you feel like you weren't the one, or you were so asleep, you were unawakened, but you are the awakened one. You are the one. You are the chosen one. And for some of y'all, this did have to do with a direct divine union that's supposed to be in your life. And somebody saw this, then they was like, yeah, no. I'm going to put an end to this before it could begin. But they're only fucking up their own. I heard they're further fucking up their authority with the divine. They're further fucking up their authority with the divine. This is already that somebody, like I said, they were appointed by the divine in some way, shape, or form at one point. This could be somebody that has spiritual gifts of their own, or they have some type of favor by the divine. Like, this could be somebody who's used to getting shit their way. Saul was a king, baby. They just gonna be somebody that was used to living a certain type of lifestyle, and all of a sudden it's gonna start crashing down, or something's gonna start happening to somebody where they're realizing, like, okay, this person I favor, but maybe this person, like, the divine might favor this person more than me. And I feel like that's what's causing somebody to kind of wig out with the canary's call. Somebody can feel like they're favored, but you, like, in comparison to you, no. But I honestly feel like, if I'm to keep it a buck, this is somebody who now, because of what they've done, they've been demoted to a karmic. If they weren't before, they are now. If this is another reader and you're a reader, this is a karmic reader now. Because whatever she was doing, whatever somebody was trying to do to push you out of a certain area, environment, they were doing too much in the eyes of the divine. It was just like, okay, you didn't cross the fucking line a couple times. Because I actually heard, like, this is somebody, like, in the story, like, when Jonathan was telling him, like, you gotta chill, like, you doing too much, like, then you came back again, you didn't check that spirit, you didn't. So somebody is just, it's a morale, it's their heart. They gotta check their heart. So somebody's heart has not changed. For some of y'all, you have a very beautiful voice. Something about you, like, really stands out. Like the canary's call, like, you could have a very beautiful voice, or something about music could be significant. You are a starseed, or you have a very a divine purpose and calling that you're stepping into. And maybe this has to do with some type of past life lover situation with the divine union. It talks about a sacred convergence of souls, a spiritual bond that transcends the physical, meant to elevate both partners towards greater understanding and harmony. You both are maybe right now don't understand what's going on or what's happening in this connection, but with the wheel of fortune, this is something that's supposed to happen. Nobody can stop this shit. And somebody was going so hard against the earth angel, and I feel like it's going to be put on somebody's heart that, like, they were wrong. They were wrong. Didn't I tell y'all, karmic reader? Didn't I tell y'all? Wow, it's another karmic. For some of y'all, this was another reader that felt like you coming around in a certain environment or a certain platform. I heard you could be trying to grow on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, Threads, and this is somebody who felt like, oh, so more people want to come to you. This is a karmic advisor. I don't care if they're a fucking reader, a practitioner. This is somebody who does some type of service where they could read cards for people, or they could to have some type of, like, oh, I do spell work, or like, and I'm telling y'all, for some of y'all, they were trying to look into your love life. They were trying to put spells on you. They were trying to do something I heard casting illusion, lying to people. This could be somebody who was, like, making posts about you and saying that you were trying to be like them. You were copying them. You were whatever, but gifted child, baby. You have always been gifted since birth. You've been this gifted child. For some of y'all who have this karmic reader that was in heavy competition with you, that was attacking your platform, your channel, you could have already known that, okay, that somebody's attacking my platform, my views went, that something happened. Somebody was definitely doing this behind the scenes, and I almost feel like, yeah, somebody's third eye is blocked now. Somebody's third eye is fucking blocked. It don't even look like a third eye. This literally looks like something that was ripped out of the middle of someone's forehead. Like somebody, like, you know how Vision from I'm seeing from the Endgame, like Avengers Endgame, like when he had the stone, but I think they ripped it from his, and she was like, I can't feel him no more. Yeah, she's like, I don't feel him no more. That's how she knew he was gone. That's what I'm getting. Like, somebody don't even feel their power. Somebody doesn't feel their gifts no more. This could have been somebody that was really gifted in the eyes of the divine, or they were trusted with some type of gift. I'm telling y'all, like, at one point, and this is for some of y'all, it's gonna be different for everybody. For some, it's a karmic reader. For others, it's somebody's karmic ass baby mama. It has to do with love. This could just be a karmic reader that could have even been watching you when they saw all the beautiful things that were coming into your life. Because some of y'all, people cannot tap into your energies, but they are still, like, they could still be gifted individuals who, I mean, I heard even a blind man can see this person has a bright future. Something about your light, something about you have gifts, and people can see that. It's going to take you confirmation. It's going to take you very far. So this puts somebody in the energy of grieving, or they wanted to see you sad. They wanted to see you grieving. They wanted to see you head bowed and lowered eyes. Like I heard, and still I rise. by Maya Angelou. So somebody feels like now you rose from a situation where they tried to fuck you up, divine timing. Yeah. So yes, this is love. This has to do with love for some of y'all, where somebody thought that they were doing so much to stop your love life, or this karmic reader thought she was doing so much to stop you from being loved, but it was only amplifying your gifts. I feel like your gifts are heightened at this time, is what I'm hearing the divine say. Yeah, somebody could be very materialistic, and this is the difference between you and this person. Like, this is somebody, look, wolves in sheep's clothing. So this is somebody, for those of you, whatever scepter, or this is somebody who could feel like you just were getting more shine in them. This was going to take you to a point where you are getting more money than them, more success, and that really is what, wow, cancel contract. I can't make this shit up. That's really what stirred the demons in somebody. And you could have had a contract with this person. For some of y'all, if this was a lover, a friend, this was somebody that was supposed to be on a path with you. For some of y'all, if this was a reader, maybe y'all was supposed to collaborate with this person, or another person in the line of work with you. Y'all could have been supposed to do something, and they let their jealousy, I heard they let their jealousy trick them out their position. This could be somebody that you were supposed to, like, if this was a friend, y'all was supposed to do some shit together. Like, y'all was supposed to, like, have some type of harmonious, like, friendship, or yeah, high priestess. This could be another high priestess that was supposed to co-create, another sister, brother of the divine, like earth angel. Like, I'm hearing like this person has forgotten who they are, is what I'm hearing the divine say. Wow. And that's why the divine told David, do not fight Saul. And that's why Saul, because he said, I'm not going to touch another anointed one. Some of y'all, this is how you dealt with a situation. You didn't fight. You could have told somebody, I'm not going to come up against you. I'm not going to basically call you out your name. I'm not finna wish death upon you. But this person was doing that. Yeah, we got twin flame, fallen angel. For some of y'all, narcissist and empath. For some of y'all, this was a twin flame that now the divine has canceled the contract. This person grew to be jealous, very jealous of you, is what I'm hearing the divine say. To the point where they could have been working with other people. I'm hearing whatever they did, it was enough to cancel a whole ass divine contract. The angels came and ripped this shit to shreds. They were like, no fucking way. Because some of y'all could have been even, I'm seeing like somebody crying or really grieving. You were grieving a situation where the divine was like, so you were grieving. Okay. You were grieving a situation so much to the point where like the divine, it was shaking shit in the spiritual realm. Like, they didn't even, it's like they couldn't not sit back and not do nothing. Is that they couldn't, it's whoever you are, like, you, the way that you were grieving in a situation, I don't know, you could have cried out. Like, you could have really been like, God help me. Maybe you said that while you was crying. I'm feeling something like somebody, like, do y'all notice sometimes when I'm doing my readings too, like, it'll be like one random feather, like somebody is a fucking earth angel. And when you cry out to the divine, they hear you. It says warrior angels, thinking woman. You are this thinking. I feel like you could be thinking about some type of masculine, or there could have been a woman who was being calculated and thinking about how to disrupt some type of union from coming together. But your warring angels are on it. Your warring angels are on it. This is Divine Headquarters Oracle by Mystic Beauty. Yes, and it is a council contract. Your divine has tore this shit to shreds. You are the high priestess. And I do feel that your warring angels are on the situation, and they're telling you, let them handle a situation. They're going to handle it better than you can. But some of y'all, a situation is done between you and somebody else that you could feel like this was your soulmate confirmation. You could have felt like this was your twin flame, even though maybe they were, but they're not no more. They're not anymore. I promise you. I'm seeing B. Simone. So B. Simone, now who is that girl she used to be with? Maybe that's in there. Maybe not a pretty V. I don't know. This is like one of those, like somebody used to be maybe very, very close with, and they start peeping, like maybe people like you better. Maybe people think that she's a funnier comedian to her. Then what if she start getting jealous and like, this is like one of those where maybe you thought you and somebody was better than that. I thought we had a better connection than that. Look, in prison, but whoever this person is, for some of y'all, this is your ex, or this is somebody who, this was attacking you behind the scenes. They're going to be in prison. Like, this is almost somebody that they may be literally in spiritual prison or jail, like literal jail, like literal, like behind bars because of what they were doing to you. And that's karmic. Because you carry cosmic knowledge from the divine and the ethers. And this is somebody who I do feel like was trying to block this and block your divine inheritance. For some of y'all, this divine inheritance can have to do with an earth or a spirit baby, or some type of something that you're going to be birthing into this realm. Somebody is going to be in prison, and the spiritual jail is much worse than physical jail. Like, I ain't gonna say what I would rather be, because baby, I don't need to be watching Big Bertha draws in jail, because I'm too pretty to be in jail. Hello. But all of that is just bad. But spiritual jail, baby, when you in spiritual jail, ain't shit you can do about it. No, you can't get love. Ain't no money coming in for you. You think you finna build something, soon as you think you finna build something, right back to square one. Everybody looking at you and treating you like, baby, you caught the ugly. I've caught the ugly. You're gonna be like SpongeBob and Patrick running in the bathroom with bags over your head. But the whole time it's just you are under spiritual jail, and I almost said attack. So some of y'all, like, I don't know, somebody wanted you to be in that energy, but they're actually feeling very imprisoned and stuck, and somebody literally could be locked up. And this is somebody who, yes, y'all have shared a contract with this person. And if this is like friends or something, like they feel like shit is falling apart in their life. Like they're in spiritual jail. Or somebody, you could be finding out about somebody going to jail. Like you might literally see, like, you're going to be like, And like I said, you had contracts with these people. Y'all were supposed to come together with some of these people. But look, jealousy, competition, monitoring spirits, eyes green with envy, hateful. Could I make this up? These are people who could have been supposed to be rallying for you, working with you, on your side. They knew you better than this, or so they thought, but really didn't know you at all. Death. I can't make it up. Chosen, anointed, God's given talent. So this is somebody who's seasoned that somebody's a season. Ooh, something about a new season. I was gonna say this is somebody who's seeing, but somebody is seeing that this is your season. And I'm getting like somebody is seething with like jealousy and envy, but they're seeing it because you're a gift. Somebody is a reader or something like that too. Like somebody could be like literally, and somebody could feel like you're taking like, and now we have the thinking man. So I see what's going on. It's two people thinking about each other too. So for some of y'all, if this was like a love situation where somebody was trying to be a cock block or getting away, baby, this person, you and this person are always on each other's mind. Y'all thinking about each other. And I do get that somebody could have hired like a practitioner or work with other people to try to stop a union. Anybody involved either is in spiritual jail, or you might be finding out about certain people literally like, damn, when did this person get locked up? Energy vampires. Yeah, people, it was their jealousy. Like, this is nothing but confirmation, and this definitely could have had to do with maybe because you and someone else were thinking about one another or on each other's mind. Somebody felt like you were outshining them, or somebody was paying more. Yep, I saw 1111 to 1111. Somebody felt like somebody was paying you more attention than them, and because it caused them to become green with envy. Yep, you and this person are always on each other's mind. Something about telepathy. This is very felt. This could be something that both of y'all feel like y'all gotta hide or keep to yourselves or keep on a low. Because wow, the Emperor. So this is somebody who's a real emperor. This is your emperor. Y'all be thinking about each other. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith towards you. Spiritual hitman. Wow. It says a dark warlock. I told y'all somebody was in a situation trying to do spell work to keep two people apart. This could be somebody that practices magician. Oh my fucking God. Some of y'all, you know, the magician and the tarot deck is Gemini energy, but somebody was using spell work, but look, we got the breakthrough here, and it says breaking the ice. So somebody is, it doesn't work. I heard the spell has been broken because this emperor is seeing what's going on. I told y'all it was somebody in a story that stood up for you, or that told somebody like, you were wrong. This person didn't do shit to you. This person was actually a good friend to you. This person was actually a good worker. This person was actually very genuine. 11111. This person is actually very anointed, very chosen, an earth angel even. They're very genuine. I keep hearing, and somebody could feel like whatever was done to you, they're actually going to take this, like some type of stand. Oh, I would take the stand. Something about a court situation could be significant. Somebody could want to literally like take the stand and like testify on your behalf or something like that. Or this could be something that's happened like spiritually or something. But a breakthrough is happening here where I feel like some type of block, or that somebody was trying to create around a connection or some type of abundance coming in for you. Look, stalker, intrusive energy, obsessed. So somebody was obsessed with like taking you down or stopping something from happening here. But I get that it's not going to work. And for some of y'all, yeah, it was somebody that you used to be in a relationship with. They were so jealous of you. Like, they could have felt like they knew that they were fucking up so bad that the divine was about to, I heard they knew they were fucking up so bad. They knew that the divine was going to eventually send you someone else. So they started doing things behind the scenes to disrupt your flow, ruin your reputation, take you the fuck out. This could have been somebody that was planning to do something. I mean, sinister, heinous. I'm hearing even 12. So somebody could even be getting to prison, and other people feel like maybe they're gonna have to tell the truth, because this could be like one of those you are. I heard this is one of those accessory to a crime thing, or when people are like planning like a murder and other people know about it, and you ain't say shit. Like, I don't look, new beginning. Like somebody could have been trying to disrupt a new beginning they knew was coming in for you, because again, Saul tried to assassinate him multiple times, and it was at one point where Jonathan was warning him like, baby, you might want to pack your shit and get out of town. Hit the road, Jack. Because look, innocence, pure heart. Somebody wants to protect you because they know that you're innocent in the situation. You got a pure heart. They know this. And you know this, man. And somebody's going to be very regretful because, look, I'm so sorry and I miss you so much. Somebody's going to be regretful for whatever they let be done, or whatever. Like, for some of y'all, this is that ex of yours that has already been demoted. They could feel like, wow, I let my jealousy or fear of you replacing me, or because I knew I was fucking up behind the scenes, and you being a divine being, the divine was not going to let that slide for too much longer. Like, this person knew. Somebody knew. Again, if this was in a work situation, somebody could feel like they knew that somebody was looking for another manager or somebody who could take their role, because maybe they weren't filling the shoes of a role the best of their quality or the best of their abilities or the best way. That maybe this is somebody who felt like something here where, ooh, pathological liar, woo, somebody's a liar. They be lying like a motherfucker. Spiritual guidance, and you're somebody that's very guided. If this is another reader, they feel like people trust you because you're genuine. You're very innocent. You're of pure heart. You come from a heart space. This is somebody who, baby, I'm a real boy. Lie, motherfucker. I'm an earth angel. Shit. about demonic as hell. You know what I'm saying? Look at the fucking, he barely even got any whites to his eyes. This is somebody who be like spirit possessed or something, or they become very possessed by their envy and jealousy. So the divine is saying this is why they're now being sat down or in prison, and because they're going to be stripped of everything that they tried to put, either like they could have did this to other people, but like maybe it was like greed or like money and materialistic shit. They're going to be stripped and imprisoned, or this is somebody who their hateful ways are now coming back on them, and this is what's going to make them have some type of realization that they were wrong, or like, okay, that's divine inheritance. And it was all over your divine inheritance. It was, and that you're still going to get, might I add. You're still going to get it. It's still going to get it. This is somebody who wanted to make it impossible, though, so that you won't get it. Somebody's health could be in, like, jeopardy as well. You see why somebody's just feeling like, somebody also could feel like their health was better when you were around. It's giving real energy, vampire. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, somebody, y'all was really helping. I heard healing. You were really helping and healing somebody more than you even knew. Spiritual initiation. And something that you went through could have been very, like, you could have felt very bullied. You could have felt very pushed out of a situation, very, like, ganged up on. Somebody's family could have been doing this, friends, or your own friends and family. Somebody could have got your own friends and family to go against you, or it could have been a lot in the situation that was done to really make you seem like you just were a problem, or make you seem very ugly and twisted. And somebody's gonna be very sorry about this, very regretful. Somebody could have locks. Look, devil energy. They're gonna feel very regretful about being in this devil energy towards you. Wow. It says sellout, toxic, bribery. This could have been somebody that was bribed with money, with the glitz, the glam of another lifestyle, another karmic, another whatever, to go against you. And they're going to be realizing like, damn, I did all of that. And this person still got some type of mature lover, mature man. I still got replaced. They thought that they were doing one up on you. They were in the devil energy thinking that they were that is what I'm hearing. They thought that it was that man, that one, whatever. But especially if this was a man or a woman that was doing this, whoever, but anything that you went through in a situation, you have been spiritually initiated. You have been spiritually initiated. This is why some type of new spiritual gifts have been bestowed upon you, because something that you were going through, your gifts have been hiding, because maybe you were going through something at the time where you needed these gifts to be hidden so that you can see the bullshit that somebody was on with you. You can see who was really for you in the situation, who was casting the illusions is what I'm hearing. And all in all, it's so crazy because it's divine inheritance still comes your way. And I keep hearing it's something about a child. Somebody could 555. Somebody didn't want a child to be born, or they didn't want you to meet this mature man, divine feminine, so that you could have this child. They knew that their seed was, they knew their seed was cursed for some of y'all. And this is why a contract has been broken. They could have did something that literally cursed their bloodline by doing something to you. Or this could be somebody that felt like you just were too divine, or because some of y'all, like I said, you had a contract with this person, but there's something in the way that they were operating or moving towards you, or their hatred that they started to have towards you, friend, family, or love, whatever, it caused somebody to look abundant harvest, because somebody felt like you were going to have a bigger harvest than them. Rather than being with you and joining with you and growing with you. This is somebody who wanted to take it from you, or they wanted to be the one that, like, I don't know, like, this is just weird. Like, somebody did not want to see you have this divine inheritance or harvest, especially if you're a woman and this was a man doing this to you. He felt like he should have been the one that had the money so that you could be almost like, yeah, I want to provide, but it's not a real provider man, a way of, I'm a man, I want to take care of my woman. No, this person felt like because they wanted to have more control over you, or they wanted to be able to kind of wear the pants and say when, like, and not that you wore the pants, but this is somebody who couldn't stand the fact that you had more than them. Look, bitter karmic. And for some of y'all, this was another woman, and you're a woman. They just still didn't like the fact that you had more than them. You were abundant, and again, it made them feel like you were going to be taking some type of position from them, or role, or something. Look, old lover returned. And I say, like, this could be somebody's old lover, ex, old fling, old baby mama that, damn, we just co-parent, or damn, we ain't talked to how long? Like, damn, you was my ex, you want to stunt me until this person came around, or until you saw me trying to move on. Now this old lover feel like, now this bitter bitch don't want to move on, because they could see that you get some type of different reactions from people. This is somebody who, again, like, they see you as brave. Like, didn't Jonathan tell him, like, baby, he ain't been nothing but, like, he stood up. He was brave. He be interceding for us. Somebody could feel like, what the fuck did this person do? Like, I do see somebody coming through. Look, it says brave and commitment. Somebody's going to come through with some type of commitment for you. Yeah, somebody's going to come through with some type of commitment for you. Because some of y'all, okay, so this is what it's saying. Okay, so it was a bitter karmic, a part of a situation. This could even be somebody's ex, old fling, old baby mama, baby daddy. But this is somebody who I feel like whoever was attached to a situation that wants to give you an opportunity, or if this is like a job, whatever, you're about to get it. Because it says brave and commitment. So somebody is going to have to be brave if they're going to want to have you in their life or come towards you for a commitment. It's going to take them possibly putting somebody else in their place, or
standing their ground with somebody is what I'm getting, because it says constant letdown. For some of y'all, you have been used to me maybe being constantly let down. I'm honestly, yeah, look, mature man. So this could be a masculine who sees a divine feminine who you've been let down. I heard in past life he's left you waiting too. He's left you waiting or something like that, because he was supposed to, like, some of y'all, maybe somebody that was supposed to kind of intercede or stand up for you or come through and like face their battle these like demons or karmic energies that's around them. So just say what resonates for everybody. Again, I do get, for those of you who you were supposed to be a part of a contract with somebody else, that's broken. So this newer person is the person that maybe is having this moment of truth where they're gonna have to be brave and approach you, or like, this is your, I feel they're gonna do it. This is why they have been appointed to some type of role in your life. They could be the one that's going to help you to defeat some type of vibration, low vibrational energy or entity, energy vampire that was around you. Some type of promise of serious love or a new commitment is coming into your life. If it's a job, you're going to be committing yourself to a new position, a new role, or something that I feel like you're going to be taking serious. And maybe a boss is even going to have to like go against somebody's own, like, maybe another person that was coming up against you. It's something here where somebody's going to have to be brave on some type of offer, because I feel like somebody knows that you have been constantly let down. They could have watched this in a situation. This is what makes them kind of feel like, damn, like, I want to kind of give this person a chance or do right by this person, or this, even if you're a divine master, you could have been the one that was constantly let down in the situation, because it says mature man. Like, somebody could feel like it's always, I always get the short end of the stick, or I never get, and your kids are very protected. I don't know if this is something you're worried about, but your kids are very protected if you have children. But I do see a serious offer coming in that another contract is being broken, and I'm hearing a karmic contract for some of you guys. If this was like somebody that was trying to cock block this new one from coming in, maybe this is somebody's baby mama or baby daddy, that it was still some type of contract that was like there. No, it's broken now. Like, a karmic contract is done. Even if this was somebody that was supposed to be a soulmate or this and that, it's done, because it says grass is greener. So somebody could have thought a grass was greener on another side, and they went towards someone else, and that's what broke a contract between you and them. And it's just like, maybe that's just was the way something was supposed to happen. But the grass was not greener. Somebody could have tried to replace you, and they're seeing very quickly that, oh no, this is not hard pill to swallow, because they're getting a taste of their own medicine. This is somebody who, yeah, if they tried to replace you or something like that, or they were trying to act funny towards you, they were trying to act ugly, this could be somebody who feels like now the roles have reversed. Now they can't feel your energy. Like I said, with that vision thing, I heard, like, I don't feel you anymore. Like, this could be somebody you had a soul contract with. They could used to feel your energy. They could used to be able to call you in when they wanted to. Like, you could have been like, damn, I was just thinking about you, and you called me, or vice versa. It's because y'all had that type of soul type, and now it's broken. This could be somebody, they could think about you all you want when you were over there sleeping like a baby. Ain't nothing, so baby, I didn't even know. I didn't even know I was on your mind. Like, because you're not thinking about this person. They're thinking about you, though. You might temporarily think about them or feel their energy, but more so this person or somebody's thinking about you. Or again, if this was like a co-worker situation, somebody's getting a taste of their own medicine. People could be treating this person how they treated you, or something is a hard pill to swallow. Like, somebody just sees that, you look, abundant harvest. You are still having an abundant harvest with or without them. And that's what the hardest pill to swallow. And I'm telling you, this was love. Somebody really can't shake. Somebody's going to be having a hard time, I heard, in this lifetime, getting over a situation with you and them, because they realize that, again, maybe you were never their person. Maybe they could have been the one that you had this power couple with, but they went against you, or they did something that broke a contract. Look, dark magic. They could have did spell work against you. Like, this could have been somebody that literally put dark magic on you. They could have literally did something to where they felt like whatever was going on between the two of y'all was justified. So I can hex you, I can curse you, I can do that. And whole time, like, damn, you just broke the contract is what I'm hearing. Whoever this person was, when they did that, the second they did that, it broke the contract between you and this person, and you were appointed a new counterpart. And now this person will forever behind the scenes. They're going to be really sad, because they're going to be wondering, like, why? But whole time they know it's because they tried to do dark magic or black magic on you. For some of y'all, the black magic was them gossiping about you to others, talking very poorly about you, being very, very manipulative, I heard, and very damaging to your mental and spirit. And that was enough. That was enough for the divine to come through and rip the entire contract up. And they wrote a new one. They was like, okay, now send in the other. Like, yeah, and then this is going to be somebody that's going to take in this role, and they're going to feel it, and they're not going to let you down. They're very brave. It's almost like for some of y'all, you're going to be meeting your David. For my divine feminines, you might be meeting the David that slays giants. So you just keep an open mind, divine feminine, whether you were the David in the story, or you are going to be meeting your David. Because if you are the one that's meeting your David is the one that's going to have to be slaying these giants and these demons, and that is his assignment. His assignment is to come through and intercede or stand up for his divine counterpart, facing these giants, these maybe people he thought was like, I heard corporate giants. Somebody may have to go against a lot, like to be with who they were, I don't know, or something here could have something to do with business, or a lot of like, this is spiritual. You need somebody that's going to intercede with you in the spiritual rather than run from it. So some of y'all, this is going to be something that's equally yoked. If you were constantly being let down, this could have felt like let down after let down. Like, why do I, every time I feel like I got a new relationship, it just ends? Every time I'm thinking I'm moving forward in the company, something happens where they put me back a position, or I get fired, or it's something here where it says shielding you. Ancestors are sending you energy. So I'm telling y'all, your ancestors are shielding you. Y'all don't know, but rejection is protection. The divine is actually redirecting you towards something much greater and better than whatever the situation is. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Somebody gonna feel like a clown in a man's shoes when it's all said and done. Whoever they were working with, whoever the karmic was, whoever was bitter in a situation towards you or jealous and hateful, they felt like they were the ones making you have constant letdowns and sitting back and watching you and seeing how you was reacting the whole time. You were being protected. And literally, you're about to be sent someone entirely new with this power couple energy. I'm going to pull one more card. Literally. So it says financial karma. So somebody, this is literally going to be their did not say somebody's going to be stripped. If they cared about money, if they were trying to put, if they went towards karmics who they felt like were better than you or had more than you, or look, baby, somebody's about to have a very, very rude awakening. And I feel like they're going to see you years later and living the exact lifestyle that they were trying to throw you under the bus for, or they were letting others bribe them for, or they just were allowing their demons to kind of like run rampant. For those of you, again, like I said, if this is somebody who thought that they were taking an opportunity from you, do it look like they fucking bothered? Do it look like either one of them was any type of opportunity was? It don't look like it stopped their kingdom. It don't look like it stopped their legacy or their shine. They both wearing crowns. They both look like they in that expensive shit. I mean, what? So somebody's karma is going to be financial burdens for coming up against you and doing whatever they were doing to you, because the divine don't like this shit. And it says seeing clearly. I'm telling y'all, it's a masculine. Look at these big ass fucking what? Look at these big ass glasses. 10 times his face. Somebody's seeing shit clearly. If they wasn't before, oh, they see shit clearly now. They know exactly. Look, trapped. And somebody is, they could even feel like they're trapped. Like somebody trapped them in a situation, and this is why they did what they did to you, because they wanted to get you out the way. Somebody could feel like you did all of this just so I can't be with my person. Now they want to blame everybody else but their self. Or you did, like, somebody is seeing something clearly. Whoever it could be your person. It could be somebody that was involved in a situation where they allowed themselves to kind of be tricked out of a position. Like somebody is seeing things, or a lot of people are just seeing things clearly, and I feel like it's you. People are seeing what was a situation involving you that maybe someone was trying to make you look bad or incompetent, where people are seeing clearly. And I'm telling y'all, if somebody was trying to take some type of opportunity or money or anything from you, ruin your reputation, slander your name, baby, it was all out of envy, okay? And just know that this new beginning that's coming your way is for you, is fated. And they're going to be having money issues. They're going to be having like setbacks. That's that spiritual jail energy, or somebody may really get locked up and stripped of a lot. Any opportunities they feel like they had is not there no more. Somebody could be losing like some type of job or foundation or home, or heard support. Something about people, whoever this person is, they could have had a lot of people that supported them, but they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, look, divine contracts after that. Something about the contract, I'm telling y'all, it was broke. Another one is broken because another one is beginning. It could be a karmic contract that was broken. Somebody that was supposed to be divine with you, but a new one is coming in. And I'm telling y'all, whoever this person is that's being kicked out of a situation, or they're being demoted spiritually, or they're being sat down, somebody had a lot of people that took their side in the situation, or maybe it will always support them. This could be karmic family, or people that would just listen to somebody over you, or listen to somebody just period. Maybe they just would have a lot of people that would support them, or always feel like this person was just in the right. Or now people are seeing something clearly pertaining to somebody, or they're going to. Or especially a certain person in a situation that, I don't know, maybe they were constantly like rallying for this person, or they were like their right hand man. Somebody sees something. The Chariot and 3 of Wands, and I'm telling you, they coming towards you. And it's something about the past. It's something that happened in the past that somebody sees, that someone was lying on you. Somebody was using spell work, like a third party could have been involved, trying to make you look bad, or it wasn't true. It wasn't the truth. And I feel like this is what someone is seeing, in that all in all, you were being protected. So that's the reading, you guys. Until next time, I truly do hope to give you the message that you were needed, and the encouragement that everything happens for a reason. It was not more so of a rejection that it was something wrong with you. It was your protection. So know that you're being redirected towards a higher selection and a much better, come on, 7 of Wands, a much better selection, because you are being protected. 2 of Cups. For some of y'all, literally this is protection, and the 2 of Cups is relationships, divine contracts. Like, you are literally going towards a relationship with someone that the divine has appointed for it to be in your life, okay? And they're going to be your protector, and I feel like they're going to, whoever this person is, they're going to want to pursue you. And I'm telling you, it's a Queen of Swords somewhere who did a lot. This could be an air sign. She don't gotta be, though. She embodies a bitter energy, or this is something that was like awakened when you stepped in the room, or when you stepped into a situation, or when she caught wind of somebody who wanted to approach you, or Ten of Swords. This is somebody who did a lot. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She is the karmic. Knight of Wands. This is somebody who felt like your presence threatened their foundation, and now they feel like it did nothing but push something closer to you, or awaken other people to who they really are. So actually, that was the way that something was supposed to happen anyway. So yeah, until next time, love you guys. Mwah.